Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Hunter's Gathering. I'm your host, Markeia McCarty, and today we will be going into a live illustration of a Ragnarok character. This is Gods of Metal Ragnarock, which is an upcoming game from Hunter's Entertainment. So, the person that is going to be exercising their wonderful digits and going ahead and giving us our rock rebellious character right now is going to be Caleb Cleveland, the art director of Hunters Entertainment. So looking forward to this. Yeah, hopefully you
Me
joined us
too.
for hopefully you joined us for the first half where we went into like some different character types that you're going to run into with Ragnarok. So this is going to be who we're drawing right now is actually going to be the character that I am playtesting for Ragnarok, which is Carthus Artifact. And actually
Her
for
name
this
is so dirty, almost.
is it or is it just foreign?
It's metal.
Is it just from Norse mythology?
That's it.
It might just be that. So yeah, I'm gonna give some and also if you were here with our first half with Caleb, I threw out a couple of zombie scenarios for him, which he like totally schooled us on things like negative space, perspective, how close do you want to be to the horror of things. And so I'm going to throw out some descriptions for him of who Carthusis is, and then also for us. But first, before we do this, we are going to look at some environment art by someone who's actually in our chat room right now. It's Bruce Bernice.
Bruce
I hope
Bernays.
that I said that right. I'm not seeing their name right this second. Bruce, yes, Bruce Bernice. So we're going to put up environments. Okay, so you see these on your screen right now. Going from the top right, these are environments that you preliminary environments that you would be able to find in Ragnarok. Going from your top right, that is the Reaper's Keys, and just looking, this is huge. That just spinal column made out of what looks like piano keys. Like it just it reminds me of Nowhere, from Guardians of the Galaxy, where there's literally these entire scenes that take place in the celestial being skull. That's what this reminds me of with these spinal keys. So that's the Reaper's keys in the top right. Bottom right, you have Drum Set Village. And I'm getting a big like Venus flytrap vibe off of this with like these pillars. It's like just this. Oh, it's like heavy metal fantasy. I'm just really enjoying that with this. And then bottom left, you see Guitar Hala. And I am living for this was it iridescent rainbow. I feel like that is sound as a weapon that is coming out of there. Either that or it's like the Rainbow Road that you might perhaps, remember from like Thor, like or in general like that. Like that's a pathway to be able to get to Guitar Hala. I'm so fixated on that one because I just love the colors and like the guitars sticking up. It's like this is where you want to be. This is where you want to live, kind of a deal. And then on the top left, we have the Arena of Dead Speakers. Is that hell? Is that hell? The Arena of Dead Speakers? That would be the worst thing, wouldn't it, for a musician? It's just they wouldn't work just right. Maybe silence can be used as a weapon there against these like bard like barbarian slash clerics, battle mage characters that we have. And these speakers are just huge. They're not taking any of your crap. They've seen everything, these speakers.
Nope.
Uh
Speaker hinge.
man. Yeah, in chat, if you have okay, okay, so it's Bruce Bryn Izzy. Thank you. I need everything spelled phonetically for me, by the way. This is why I'm nice to people when they don't say my name right. because I'm horrible with other people's names. Yeah, so chat, tell us what you think about this like preview of these environments that you are seeing for Ragnarok. This is actually a special treat because like Bruce brought this up, and then literally we had people reach out to Ivan Van Norman to be like, can we show something? We want to show something. Show us something. And there you go. That's how it works. So go ahead and subscribe to our Twitch channel. With not only do you get like all of this great news or being able to have like this sway with our creators to make things happen, but you also get access to our emojis. I love our emojis. We literally have a hunters gathering emoji that Caleb designed, by the way, and it's like this campfire because it's like welcome, welcome to the campfire. Let's come and chat type of thing. We've got a unicorn going like yay, which is so it gives me the feels, which is another one of the emojis that we have. In any case, so what we are doing in this particular part of our stream is we are going to go ahead and Caleb is going to live illustrate Carthus's artifact, which is a howler character. It's my playtest character from Gods of Metal Ragnarok. And I'm going to go ahead and read the description for you for what howlers are. So, a black haired, curvy woman with tattoos covering pale skin drops to the ground, carving sigils into the ground with her long claws. The entire while, she sings a sickly song as her cry pierces the sky. From her haunched back, a creature emerges of rock and lava, growing exponentially in size with each heartbeat. A tiny bearded gnome holds a small, wind up scorpion in his hand. Its glowing red eyes and steel tail glistens in the sun. His melodic humming carries on the wind while he places it down. While it crawls away towards the gnome's enemies, 100 more pass as he cracks a smile.
Yes.
Howlers are creatures of other creatures. Sympathetic to the plight of the monster, they often fight fire with fire in their constant battle with both themselves and the world around them. Often they'll use songs as their means in which to facilitate their magic. So I was humongously attracted to the Howler class for my playtest character. We've gone over a number of different character types. The Blood Guards, which are basically like it sounds, the Blood Guardians, that are like the cleric types. Like Caleb had mentioned earlier, every character type is kind of like a mixture with Bard with other things that you might be used to, but it's really a hybrid of a whole bunch of other things. We also did brutalizers, who are exactly as they sound, into the thick, into the fray, you know, feasting on blood and screams.
I love it. Oh my gosh, Markeia,
Yes.
you're freaking
Yeah.
rocking it.
Well, I this is me. I mean, there's a reason why I've been steeped in horror all my life. Horror and metal. It's just one of those things. And then also we had the Shredders, which actually ended up winning our poll, and we saw a beautiful full colored sketch of an actual shredder. And then, as Caleb says, the more hair, the better when it comes to shredder. We're talking tight pants and prince shirts, and have just run out of all the societal F's to give.
Yep.
Type of a thing is the shredders. So, but we will be doing Howler in particular. My person Carthusis. So something with Ragnarok is that you're one character, but you are two halves of this character. So you are not only your Ragnarok character, your rock persona, but you are also the person that you are in Mundania. And Mundania, I think, is just a little bit cooler than Pandemica, which is what we exist in now. But for me, my alter ego from Carthusis is Mitty Pressman, who is a science center docent person that steers you the right direction through all of the Science Center exhibits. Yes.
I love MIDI. Hold on a second. I
Yeah.
got to write this down.
Mhm.
If we have time, I would like to take a quick stab at MIDI as well.
Oh, absolutely. Mitty is she, her pronouns are she and they. And, actually it comes from a long line of Science Center docents. Completely went into the family business. Completely went into the family business. Science
Fantastic.
Center docents.
Um, what are now? Tell me about Carthusis, if you don't mind. Can you describing your Ragnarock avatar can be a challenge sometimes because they can literally look like almost anything you've ever seen on like an album cover or haven't seen on an album cover. Um, how would you describe Markeia Carthusis's like body type? Is she? Wait, well, what are their pronouns for one thing?
She and they also.
Okay.
So can refer to her, them, she or they.
Now you mentioned before being sort of inspired by like Norwegian death metal
Mm,
that Carthusis is kind of like Valkyrie-ish.
mm.
Is that sort of what you would imagine?
Yes.
Okay,
Carthus is thick,
Carthusis thick.
with three C's type
Gotcha.
of a deal. Yeah. And then also one of the things that I have for a type of outfit, keeping in mind that this was my playtest character, so starts off at the lowest level possible, and then there's all this expansion. If we wanna hook her up with like a higher level with what we see, awesome. Whatever you feel like, you are the artist here. But
But
the
yeah, fair
outfit,
enough.
yeah, the outfit that I have Carthusis starting off in is a spiked cosmic horror inspired onesie made out of galaxy.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, I'm
And
gonna
yeah,
try and keep
there's
this kind of
tentacle.
loose and cartoony, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. I've got like a tentacle kind of feeling going on with it. So,
All right, I'm gonna try and keep Carthusis kind of liquid at the
okay.
moment. Let's see where it takes us. All right, so Carthusis thick with three C's.
Yes.
All right, I need to make sure that she's got
Yeah, baby
some
baby girl got
glutes.
some heft.
She's got glutes.
She's got stuff to throw her metal around on.
That's it. Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna try and keep it sort of like so that everything has kind of like a bit of like tapering to it. It all starts off really muscly and then gets um, kind of tapered a little bit like I don't want this isn't necessarily like the house style for Ragnarok. I'm going to try and keep it kind of gestural at first so that we can
Mhm.
have room to play with it as we go.
Yeah. And I also want
But,
to remind our chat, like you are involved in this too. This would actually be the first time that I would see Carthusis outside of what I just like described. So, yeah, let us know what you want to see drawn. You can help us with this, like some adjectives. I love that not always weak was always already was like, does she date? I
oh
love
my
it,
God.
right?
Describe Carthusis's footwear. Do they have you mentioned before that they're wearing a onesie.
Yes, they're wearing a onesie made out of galaxy. As far as footwear is concerned, with them, Carthusis is functional but pragmatic when it comes to that. By which I mean we're talking thigh high boots with all the buckles on it, but we're not talking heelys. These aren't heelys, but we are talking like the heels that you would normally have are spikes out on the side kind of a deal.
All right, hold. Okay, well, we need to figure out exactly. You can tell me like higher, lower when it comes to the the spikes here in a second. What do you think of the onesie so far?
Because I
You
have
do
to
need.
keep on switching to like,
Can you? It's. I'm trying to draw.
um,
Is that not enough onesie?
yeah, no, that's perfect. I was thinking onesie like like a onesie, like if someone's wearing a unicorn onesie and it's like a full pajama thing. I actually
Okay. All
prefer
right. Hold
this.
on.
No, no, no,
Uh,
don't you dare. You stop. Don't you
okay.
dare.
Okay. 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 God.
I
Okay.
actually prefer this because it's summer right now and I feel
Yeah,
like
that sounds
Carthusis
awful,
would
doesn't it?
be,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
I feel like Carthusis would go ahead and like totally onesie this.
Okay. So she's got like ridiculous like thigh highs.
Okay, I see rat with wings is like thigh high stomper boots, and then like not always weak is like biker boots, stompy. Yeah, Phoenix Goth, biker boots with buckles and possibly a blade in the sole. Yes, this is
God.
this is
Okay.
this is
This is
the path.
why.
This is the path that we've chosen.
Yeah.
The rock path
Did we choose it or was it chosen for us?
is chosen for us.
She just gets bigger and bigger.
Mhm.
All right. All
Yeah.
right.
But she's like stompy boots, so she doesn't have heel on the boot.
Oh. 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 Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's like she's like Wonder Woman's warriors, where it's like flat sole, or the Dora Milaje,
Oh,
Wakanda, where it's like they've got the functional flat boots,
okay.
where it's
Functional flat
like,
boots. Gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha.
yeah,
Sorry. It took me a minute.
yeah, but you've got spikes on the outside of it, both for aesthetic and pragmatic use, like.
Right. Exactly. If you're
Yeah,
not
like
making the sound
combat
of,
boots. Thank you. Oh, Penguin 11. That's such a cute. I like that. I like the name. Penguin 11. Yeah, like combat boots. Like thigh-high combat boots. Like
thigh high combat boots.
bike boots.
So let's get some straps in here.
I like how focused we are on the footwear.
No, you gotta make a full. It's got to be the whole ensemble needs to be considered. Hold on, need to make sure it's nice and tapered. Don't want to make it.
Yeah.
See, I like that we're working together as a team. This is what it's about, guys. It's about working collaboratively.
Yeah, I like chat rooms like into this. We have Willem the Ginger is like throw a nod out to the OG Marvel badass Mystique with a skull belt. I like your ideas. I like your
Stick with the scope.
ideas.
Oh, I like it. I like it too.
And
Okay, hold on.
then we have a full margin. I'm just here for thick thighs to save lives.
Or to take lives in this case.
Yeah, these thick thighs take lives. It's like make music, take lives.
That's it.
Oh, yes. And something else that I really, really love about that belt is that it's giving me wrestle nostalgia with it. And I live for that. I live for it. It's like we're fully living that life.
Oh, this is good. This is good. Okay.
Fully living that life. Oh,
We're
yes.
all right. So we're all in agreement that these are thick enough. We might need to come back in here and throw some fantasy stuff in here, maybe to give, I don't know if you want to give her like, uh, stompy things at the end of her boots, or maybe with like,
Yeah. Yeah. Keeping in mind, chat, Willem the ginger, never thick enough.
it's like not thick enough. I'm like, it's taking
Yeah.
up half the page, not thick enough.
Keep in mind, chat, like this is heavy metal fantasy. If we wanted to make those boots be made out of snakes or like made out of smoke, or uh
Yeah, have be
just
ringed
made,
with lightning. Seriously.
yeah, they could be made out of lightning. It's like this is literally only as far as your imagination can take you, type of thing. So but yeah, no, definitely loved your Cathusis like skull uh belt. I am so
All right, I need
up
to
for
make it a
that.
little bit more Carthus-y. There we
Yeah.
go. All right, sorry. All right.
Yes. Okay, so Monica M underscore art says, I feel like there needs to be some fur element. I agree.
All right, tell me, help me out here. What would you like to see? Do you want like
Oh, I know. Can the thigh part of the boot be made out of snarling wolves?
yes, it can. Okay, hold on a second. All right, so like a snarling wolf at the top of the boot,
Yeah, like think of what's the
like some sort of Roman
maybe
greave.
what's that what's puppy's name? Is it Cerebus?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know? Like maybe we could have Cerebus?
No, Cerberus, you got it.
Cerberus. Thank you. I know how to spell it in my head, but it's like something that doesn't come up in conversation. So maybe have like dual
That's
cerebuses,
it. Cerebine, sure.
cerebuses, cerebi, like
I
on
love
those
it. Yes.
thighs, like
All right, hold on. I need to do a stylized wolf thing here. Like a snarling wolf. Hold on. This is where I need to get a little designy. I need to turn this into, I need to like put a little center line on here. I need to make it a little designy, little ears.
yeah. I loved that chat was like, yeah, we need a fur element in this. And then that took me back to the howler description. That I said at the beginning, like they're creatures of creatures. So of course there should be a fur element that's with
Of course.
this, you know? Because they're in touch with nature and just the expression of their gods in that way. And another thing with Ragnarok, like there's this whole element stuff with like the different gods. Obviously, cannot get into it right now because that's one of the things that we will visit on the playtest that will be coming up in a couple of weeks, actually.
It,
So yeah, just if you want to join our community or like keep on checking our YouTube page, Discord will definitely have like I think there's a dedicated channel to Ragnarok and like all upcoming types of news with things.
there is indeed.
Yeah. Um chat's having fun with this. Phoenix Goth, three-headed pupper.
Okay, I just put one pupper on each.
No, that's fine. One pupper is a lot, is plenty.
Was one pupper enough? Okay.
Yes,
You
yes.
guys are too kind. I appreciate you pulling the punches on the puppers.
Man. Okay, it's like is it rat with wings says this boot is fluffy and this boot is spot. I understood that reference.
There you go.
So yeah, but I mean, we're just really enjoying watching you draw. Also, Caleb,
Thank you.
it's like yeah, the rest of the boot is like coming out of the maw of a spot and fluffy.
Spot and fluffy.
Yeah, Hagrid would be proud. Not always weak says boots with the grrr.
With the gur. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, and then like just to remind people in chat, it's like literally heavy metal fantasy. What we want to happen.
That's it.
Happen.
That's it.
Like
It's
if we want like a cape made out of piranha.
my God. I kind
I
of want to
I'm
put it.
I am an improviser, Caleb.
No, no,
I
no.
can
This is
literally come up
fantastic.
with
I
anything.
love this. This is I live for this. This is so great.
Because it's like, all right, do piranha and wolves get along? I guess we'll find out.
They're the best of friends. Everybody knows this, Markeia. Have you never seen? I mean, did you not see that that episode of Planet Earth where like the piranhas and the wolves are like getting together and they're like hanging out? You haven't
Oh
seen that?
yeah. Oh yeah, of course I did. Where it's like they literally hunt together and
That's right.
you're like, wait, how can piranha and wolves hunt together? Well, until you've seen a wolf carry a piranha in its mouth to then attack, you
Right.
know, prey, you
Right.
haven't lived.
Wolves throw piranhas with their amazing neck strength,
Yeah,
and then
it was like, I whip my head back and forth, but like in a wolf form
but with a
to
fish,
to
right?
launch
Exactly.
the piranha.
I whip my fish back and forth,
Oh my God,
and
yes.
then they give each other a high five, which is hard for a piranha, but in nature, the impossible happens every day. So it's like that's I'm really glad that Chad is still there, instead of like abandoning us to our madness.
What? No, I totally wouldn't abandon. Are you kidding? This is like
Chad's like,
great.
this is why we're here.
It's like we might have like a piranha cape. I like that a full margin said but also capes are aesthetic, and it's like I would feel like I would try to argue that this cape could be an attack.
This cape could be a weapon. This is
Yeah, cuz
Ragnarok.
like because like think about it, like in a James Brown type of deal, where and I'm picturing, where he has to like take off the cape and like whips it around and then like gets on the stage, or if you're going with Eddie Murphy's version of James Brown, where he's like, gotta get into the hot tub, and he's got the cape on, and it's this whole thing, get in the hot
Forgot
tub,
about that. Oh my
ah,
god.
ah. And it's like you have this piranha cape getting on stage or fighting somebody. It's like I use my cape attack.
I
I
use
rip
my
off my cape and whip my piranha cape
and
into
I can just
their face
imagine
for
like
melee
Ivan just
damage.
being like, okay, so you do 1d4 with your piranha cape. There you go. All right, and yeah, no,
Yeah.
you
Um
absolutely can attack people with your clothing in this game.
yes. Yes, that's one of the things with Gods of Metal Ragnarok is that your clothing, your accessories are attack items. Like that there's abilities attached to them. Like you literally make up what you want and
Mhm.
then you attach an ability to it. Like from the ability list, depending on who your god is, who
I
your
want to take
what
just
your
a small break,
particular
and
a bunch
I
of
want to
stuff.
talk to Chad.
Yeah.
What's more important in Ragnarok than obeying the rules of reality is getting your image right. I feel like that's much more important. Wouldn't you agree, Markeia? So if
Yes.
you say your character can attack with their piranha cape, that's, I mean, people will be like around the table being like, is it part of your image? Is that true to who uh, Carthusis really is? And it's kind of up to you to decide whether or not, it applies. I personally think that Carthusis would have at least one piranha cape.
Oh,
Um, or you know what? Maybe they have a piranha that not only is it a piranha cape, but they have like piranhas holding their cape on. Hold
of
on a
course
second.
they do. Yes, they do. I need
Hold
names
on.
for these piranha chat. I've got I've got Spot and Fluffy for the boots.
And you
These
got
these piranhas
Nibbles.
have names.
You got Mr. Nibbles and Chompy.
And Underjaw.
Underjaw. I love it.
Mr. Nibbles and Underjaw.
There we go.
Ooh,
I feel like
okay.
I'm
So
making them look too cute, but we'll work it out. We've got some time.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes. I love that chat is going like they're loving
Yeah.
this. Aesthetic attacks are the hotness of full margin.
No,
For them.
you can actually do emotional damage in Ragnarok. Like if your character worships the rock god of like death, for example, you can absolutely be you can do goth attacks. Basically, you can make people sad, and it does damage. I'm not
Wow.
kidding. I have a character that is a shredder. Their name is Chunthor, and they do
Thor. Love it.
Chunthor, and he does emotional attacks with his base, or emotional damage. It's still just it's a base. He's still a shredder. He's basically really good at distance attacks. But mainly what he is he's just really emo.
I like that. It's
He does
like,
a lot of
yeah,
shoegazing.
I like
I've yet to
that.
decide whether or not shoegaze can. I want to talk to Ivan about whether or not shoegazing can be an attack. Um, but anyway, all right. So, how do you think of this? What do you think of this so far, Markeia?
I love this. Are you kidding me? Look at the.
Let me straighten them out just a tiny bit. They're looking a little lopsided. There we go.
Okay.
Need to watch, make sure they look balanced. Okay. Now tell us about Carthus's face. Um, now, obviously, they're a howler. So, do they like scream? Do they do? Uh, can you tell us what their face kind of looks like, or is it hidden behind like a mask, or are they literally like a squid person?
Okay. Well, I want for because like earlier when I had pictured Carthus as like I said, a onesie, like a pajama thing, and I had pictured like a Cthulhu type head like on top of them. But now that we've made like the onesie's gonna be made out of galaxy and it's more like a wrestler type of aesthetic with things, I
Did I
want
totally wreck your persona? I'm so
no,
sorry.
no, you just took this to another level for me, and I'm really enjoying this. I
Good,
want for their hair to be alive, you know?
good.
Like
Right.
I want for their hair to be and it's got to be curly. It's got to be curly hair. Like we're talking 3C, 4C type of hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Wow. All right. Great.
Yeah. We want this like curly alive mass and see. Oh, here's a great question from Not Always Weak. Caleb, what are you using to draw right now? Like a tablet. They're wondering what's
Oh,
going on here.
excellent question that I should have mentioned this before. I'm just using my iPad. I have an iPad Pro. I am using Procreate, which is a very reasonably priced. It's like $10. It's a drawing app. I've been using the same tool, which is the HB Pencil 1 or HB Pencil. I duplicated it, so that's why it has the 1 next to it.
Mhm.
And what's great about the Procreate program is that it allows to take the program to take advantage of the tilt of your stylus. So if you hold the stylus like this, you can draw a very fine straight line. If you tilt it like this and you draw on the edge like you would with a real pencil, it looks like that. So it allows you to fill up a lot of areas very quickly. It allows you to work with a lot more value. It allows you to build things up, and draw kind of sculpturally.
Ooh.
It's a really powerful drawing tool. So, but when we get to the coloring part, I'll start playing around with a slightly different brush like watercolor or gouache or something like that in order to make things more opaque.
Awesome. Uh
Yeah.
and okay, so like with the hair, think Tessa Thompson like hair because that's like my natural hair and I never see my hair in places that I want to see my hair.
You
So
got it.
yeah, so it's like a curly Tessa Thompson like hair is the hair that I have. So that's like what I would want for this flowing mass. And Phoenix Goth said, "Can I make a suggestion for drumsticks held in a holster on the belt like a weapon?" Which is very awesome suggestion. One of the instrument that I have chosen for Carthusis is a rock flute. So I don't know if we could get away with having drumsticks as an accessory, but I mean, to have it as a backup weapon. To give a little background on like why I've chosen some of these things like for Carthusis is that I used to play the flute. I was like first chair in middle school.
What?
Yes, I was a flautist. Did band camp. I did band camp. That's like something I don't normally say because American Pie just like ruined everything.
No, I got you.
But yeah, that along with like being a color guard member and like rifle line, so like
Oh my
flag
God.
corps kind of a thing, and a dancer before I got into drama, and then like it was just all the way theater after that. Um, but yeah, that's why I chose the rock flute. That along with the ridiculousness that is Ron Burgundy doing like rock piccolo. So
Nice.
for me with rock flute, and I believe I said this in the first half, but not in the second. The when you see like the Little Mermaid, where it's like you can't play the flute, you can't play the harp, and then they have like this long series of like things, and that's like the flute. That's what I'm picturing that rock flute being like butt metal type of a deal. So I didn't necessarily see Carthusis as a percussionist, but I love the idea of having drumsticks like in the belt as an accessory, like as a weapon. So thank you so much for that
You
suggestion. I
absolutely
mean, it'd
can
be
do like two little
pretty
holsters.
badass, like a holster of drumsticks. It's like be like boom, 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 pick them up with it.
I like it.
Oh, that's a possibility. Penguiny 11 was like, but rock flute holster? As like,
Oh, okay.
yes, yes,
I like where you're going with that.
yeah.
All right, we can definitely work with that. All right, so we need to make sure that this looks alive. So really curly. Is this curly enough, or do you need it to be? Does it
Yes,
need?
yes,
Okay.
that's my texture.
All
That's my
right.
texture. It's like a wavy curl.
Now she looks a little human here. Is that okay, or do you want her to look more?
Chat, do we want to get like creature with Carthusis, or do we want to do more human with her? Like human with like animal eyes, or like an animal jaw and then like human on top, or like think like metal stuff. I almost want to do like a mask type thing for her. Um just because, like the times, and I feel like that would kind of carry over a bit.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
So, and then yes, Phoenix Goth, you are a badass, weaponizing drumsticks.
Thank you, Phoenix Goth,
Yeah.
and thank you, Markeia, for allowing us to play around so liberally and having so much fun with your delightful character.
Yeah, I love this. Carthusis loves this. Okay.
Awesome.
So it looks like we're getting a couple of
Suggestions here?
and people are, it looks like we're enjoying a possible animal jaw with things. We have Penguiny 11 saying animal jaw. Not always weak was like kitty eyes. It's like that's fun. And then Rat with Wings is like, ooh, a Morton Joe type mask with teeth.
Oh, cheese and rice. That totally is
So
Ragnarok.
fun. So fun. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. So if we can go for like a mask type thing with like an animal element. Okay. So we're totally going with a mask type thing with
Okay.
an animal element. But what is she going to be? What is that going to be? I mean, we've got wolves, we've got piranha. I mean, what are we? What is this going to be? Like, should we do tentacles? Like, is Carthusis? I'm sorry, Cthulhu, but we do already have like that on the belt. Like, what should it be? Shark, but we have a piranha. I don't know. You got to help me out here, chat. With
Oh my lord.
yeah. Ah, I love how this is looking. I'm loving like the outlines of her hair,
Thank
type of a thing. Yes.
you. You
It's like
guys are
this is on her road to be a rock god
there we
type
go.
of
That's it.
and that's what it's all about. It actually, like seeing Carthusis makes me realize what Midi probably looks like. Oh, Midi. If this is her rock persona, man.
All right. So
Let's
let
see.
me
We're
just
getting we're getting a couple of ooh, Willem the Ginger goes lion's maw. Nice.
oh my lord.
Phoenix Goth, I say a bear or a full-on kraken. Penguiny 11, lizard, alligator. Ooh, these are such good suggestions. A Scabby Rooster says, "Shark jaw, half mask."
Love
Rat
it.
with Wings goes, "I want to rock out with her, or be her groupie, or both."
Nice.
Man, what are we gonna go with this? These are such excellent suggestions.
Um, Gosh, I don't know. We're going with a lot of teeth, so maybe we should stick with the shark. I don't know. What do you think? Would you rather do a
I
lion?
like the shark. I like the shark. Like let's go with that.
Right.
Because then we have Mr. Nibbles and Underjaw like right there with her. You've got the
Exactly.
wolves and stuff. I mean, I
Right.
was tempted with the lion's maw, but I feel like we have a lot of snouts right now. And
That is
like,
true.
of course, our piranha have teeth, but then these are shark teeth. There's a reason why there's a shark week and not a piranha week.
Precisely. All right. Okay. I need to do. Let me look at Pinterest and see how shark. I literally just did a shark like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Shark.
Yeah. And also, if the shark thing might be like a thing, we could also go with like a galaxy void for her. I mean,
No,
because she's a howler, she would like howl with the voice of the universe or something.
absolutely she
We're
could.
just going, this is madness. All of
Yes.
this is madness, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. Um, it's like looking at some of our chat stuff. Love how active our chat is. So wonderful.
Thanks, Chad, for being so engaged and helping us
Yes.
out.
Wonderful. And those that are also like viewing and hanging out, welcome to the madness. This madness. Yeah. Oh man. You Caleb, you're really making me wish I knew how to draw.
You do know how to draw. Your hand and your brain are no different from mine, and I feel like you absolutely can. You just wanna practice. Start exactly the same way I did. Start with shapes. Start with really basic stuff. Maybe we'll do some some art lessons in a future hunters gathering.
I'll put myself out there like that, where I'd be like, okay, here's me with a stick figure on lesson 1, and then here's me at lesson 6, a better stick figure.
That's it. Boom. Rock it out with those amazing stick figures.
Mhm.
All right, I need to put the flute in here somewhere. Otherwise, I'm never going to forgive myself.
Okay. Yeah, I did oh, and for those in the chat, welcome to Hunters Entertainment. Very, very cool to meet you. And also, I believe Caleb does do a live stream where he does some drawing type of stuff. I believe you have a Twitch. I mean, obviously we'd want to do something fun like this again on a future Hunters Gathering, but is it at Caleb is Drawing?
That is correct. That is my own Twitch channel. That's what I spend, where I spend most of my time, at least 3 days a week, doing work not unlike this, actually, where I spend most of my time wrapping up commissions and occasionally, if my NDAs allow, showing what I do on a daily basis with either my own projects or work for clients.
Nice. Love this. Um, uh, JB Jara, who's also our tech wizard, is like drumstick figures.
Ooh, now we're talking. Stick figures.
I'm having some issues with my mic, and I do not like it. Okay, so
We will
yeah,
absolutely pressure you to get better on your drumstick figures.
Yeah, yeah. I'm already picturing this whole comic strip that I could do where everything is just made out of drumstick figures. I mean, I know what the characters would say.
Oh,
Drawing
what am
them
I
is the
doing?
thing.
Sorry. What?
So,
Okay, I need to take this back. Their hands can be empty, and the flute will be held by the hair.
yes. Love it.
Very Medusa like, the Inhuman from, Marvel,
Oh yeah, with
the living
what is
hair.
it? Yeah, prehensile hair.
That's it.
I mean, well, there's a lot of characters that just have things like that, like Spawn, for instance, with prehensile
Oh, that's a good
and
point.
stuff. Yeah, so it's one of those things.
Now, now? It's a rock flute, like literally like a barnacle sort of toot sort of flute from like
Yeah,
from the Little Mermaid.
like the Little Mermaid, but it's made out of metal, like heavy metal, like dark metal.
I got you.
Yeah, it's just like
Dark metal, black metal.
black metal. I'm gonna get closer to my mic because I just feel
Do
like I'm
it.
very, very quiet right now. Is this better?
That sounds fantastic.
Okay. No leaning back in my chair. If I lean back, you're like, nah, nah.
So, in the song, what plays the flute?
Oh, wait, you can't play the flute, you can't play the harp. What?
No, the newt plays the flute.
The newt plays. Oh, that's right. Oh, you just reconnected a synapse for me,
There you
Caleb.
go. Nice.
Yeah, the newt plays the flute.
The newt plays the flute. All right, very good. All right, but it's going to be made out of black metal.
Yes, made out of black metal.
Doot, the flute of doot.
Yeah, but make it look like gothy and stuff.
Oh, gosh, of course it's got to look gothy. Doot. Hold on. Okay, this isn't nearly gothy enough. It just looks kind of under the sea instead of gothy. Hold on. If it's gothy, then it's got to be like all like Baroque, and it's got to be like,
Yeah. Maybe have a bone element to it.
okay, you're
Like
too good at this.
You're doing amazing. Are you kidding me?
You're very sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, because Phoenix Goth in the chat. Uh, that's funny.
What did Phoenix Scott say?
Well, just fun stuff.
All right, gotcha.
Rat with wings. The newt plays the flute. The carp plays the harp.
The
I
carp plays
have
the harp.
I have been saying that most of my life. I always heard you can't play the flute, you can't play the harp, which doesn't make any sense because they're literally playing it. In my
Markeia, I
head,
want
it's
you to listen to me. Look at me. Look right here.
okay.
You can play the flute.
I can.
You
I
can
can.
play the
I
flute,
c-
and you can play the harp
I can't. Well, okay.
if you want
For the harp.
to.
I've never tried
I believe in you, and I think
Thank
chat
you.
believes in you too.
To play the harp. Now,
Sure,
if
why not?
only I could get a hold of one during pandemic times.
You know what? We're not miracle workers, so
Yeah, I like that our chat is going into some puns now at this point.
oh God, I'm missing out.
Uh
Chat, you're leaving me behind.
no, it's like things like if it's not Baroque, don't fix
If
it.
it's not Baroque, don't fix it.
The Little Mermaid. Arr.
What is this?
It's Poor little crab. Was it such a succulent crab?
Such a succulent
So
crab.
crab blue.
What?
The piranha cape started this, and
You
the
know,
rock flute finished it.
that's it. Ivan's in the chat just going, what the never again is Caleb and Markeia allowed at the same time. Never. This is a terrible idea.
This is the best idea. This is the rock idea. You should always
This
go
is
for
the
the rock.
best idea.
This is the best idea. Why? Because we say so.
because puns, that's why.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you guys are telling other people about this chat and telling other people, come to Hunter's Gathering, make sure you mention the terrible jokes. Please.
Yeah, but it's like we're gonna be hanging out like this on weekends. Like join us on the weekends where we're gonna talk about these things, like behind the scenes things. We're gonna have just this fun hangout stuff, and obviously for chat, if you have any questions, and also if you have questions that we could answer for Carthusis, like does
Please.
Carthusis have pets? And it'd be like, yes, Carthusis has pets. Those pets are humans.
That's like, can I volunteer for tribute? Can I be one of Carthus's pets?
I think we all want to be Carthus's pet right now. Because I could see her with like a just like a sweet little, grown tiger.
There you go. All right, hold on a second. I need to go make this a little gothier.
Yeah. Although in that scenario, it wouldn't really be a pet. Like it would be more like she goes into the tiger's environment and befriends like the head of the tigers.
Yeah, exactly. And like takes over.
Oh yes. Look at that. So not always weak as the question. Does Carthusis have rock lobsters? Oh, rock lobster.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so now we have to sing all 14 minutes of that
Rock
damn song.
lobsters.
Down, down, down. Oh my God.
Down.
Don't do this when you know the people on your stream are theater people, guys, because now we have to sing
Yes. Are
the
you
song.
kidding me? Theater
Oh my
people,
God.
and I'm a karaoke junkie. Like that's the one thing I
Oh
can't
my
stand
God.
that Pandemica took away from me. That's
Okay.
like the one thing. I literally, if I had it here, I would just show it on camera, but it's in the other room and I don't want to like leave the screen right this second. I
You're
got
playing
a
into
karaoke
Marqueia's.
mic.
Oh
I
my
got a
God.
rose gold karaoke mic.
What?
I did. It connects to Bluetooth
Sorry, was that
and
too
it has
loud for my mic, JB? I'm
no,
so
it was
sorry.
oh. It's got LED lights like on it, and connects to my
Oh
TV and
my
my phone.
God. Yeah, because you
Man,
never know. It might be karaoke night
I've
on any
already used
given.
it for a karaoke birthday party. Well, that was on Zoom, where it's like it's literally it's literally a thing where it's like everybody else mutes and then you turn your music up loud. They have to you have to go into advance and take off your audio settings for like dampening background noise and stuff. So
So
then they
you
can
look at that. There's like we went from 25 people in chat to none. That's amazing.
what? Stop you.
All you
They're
have to
still
do
having
is
fun.
tell
Oh, we've
people
got some
about your.
really good questions here.
Oh God.
Actually, let's see.
They're like,
Parks
can
are
you?
expensive. Rat with wings. Yes, they are. I like that Phoenix Goth is encouraging us by saying, nah, Ivan always encourages our chaos. Well,
That's
you know
probably
what? He doesn't have a choice right now, does he?
no, probably not.
No, right now, not this second. But
Not this second.
he's a good egg. He's a good egg though.
He's all right.
Let's see. Oh, Rat with Wings. How's Carthusis's pet care? I feel like Carthusis, since they're one with like creatures in general, is like singing the song of nature and embodying it into themselves. I think this is like um
Oh,
yes, this is like apex A plus pet care. Like literally could probably talk to creatures like creatures talk to each other and how we talk to each other, but is able to be like bridge that gap. I feel like the pet care is amazing.
oh yeah.
It's leaves a lot to be desired.
Do the pets in question eat flesh, human flesh? Because if not,
uh
they probably will end up eating human flesh.
well, that all depends. Like, I mean, are we talking, the ghosts, was it the ghosts of the darkness? What was it?
Sure.
Um, you know, are the lions that ended up, are we talking more like opportunity like
Oh, Ghost in the
cats?
Darkness. Oh my God,
Ghosts
that's
of,
a
yeah.
callback and
That's
a
a
half.
callback. That's my life. My life is like callbacks of movies that I saw
Look at
like
the
forever ago.
callbacks.
Yeah, I mean, and I forget the name of them. I actually saw them in a museum. I think it was the Chicago Natural History Museum, where it's like the Sarajevo tiger, Sarajevo lions, or I forget the name of it right now. I'm sure chat could say, but or is it like um pet human flesh eating opportunity that cats would do if they were locked in an apartment and their person died and then they ran out of food? Like, what are we talking about here when it comes to you know
Sure.
it? I think that's what it all depends on. Let's see here. Like I like that we have a couple of volunteers in our chat right now. For
Yes.
instance, a
Feed
full
me to feed me
margin.
to your wolf boots.
Well, it's like a full margin. I will command the thirst squad if needed.
God.
Carthusis deserves it. I mean, oh, look at
Report to
her.
Horny Court. All of
Oh
you.
my gosh. She's got it. Penguini volunteers for for a thirst squad.
Thirst Squad. The Thirst Squad. Oh my
Penguini
lord.
11. Oh, here's one. Monica M underscore art. What is Carthusis's favorite snack? And that's what two C's. So we're not talking Doritos here. We're talking favorite snack. Carthusis. Carthusis, babe, who would your favorite snack be? Um, Okay. I feel like Carthusis would also appreciate someone who is one with the environment around them, and would also appreciate someone that is strong like she is, but strong in a different way. I'm gonna say Carthusis's favorite snack, two C's, is Glenn from Walking Dead. I'm gonna say that.
Oh my god. Oh,
I'm gonna say that
Marquis.
she appreciates his quiet strength and holding things together. The fact that his mundania like job is pizza delivery dude, and then like rises up to the ranks, rises up to the occasion and stuff. So I think yeah, I think Glenn would be a snack for Carthusis. So we're we're definitely going with that.
Thank you, Marquis. Wow.
I am. Scabby Rooster really loves the hair, Caleb. I'm getting a Masters of the Universe vibe, and that is pretty rad.
Thank you, Scabby Rooster. Thanks, Knox.
Yes.
Yes.
So nice. Yes. Um
All right, hold on a second. Okay.
and I like that and yes, looking at what chat said, Monica, yes, you will go directly to horny jail. Boop. So
Yep. Boop. Sorry, guys.
Boop. Directly to horny jail. Because like Rat with Wings is like report to horny court. If we're convicted, are we adopted?
You're not Pasco. Do not enter Thirst Squad.
Man, I like
Sorry,
that.
guys. All right, so I've put some sort of 50% gray on the for a background so that I can start pushing and pulling some values and some colors.
Excellent. Yeah, I know that our stream is supposed to end at 9 and it
What
is
time is
like
it now?
8:47.
Oh my God. I'm so
I
sorry,
know, we were
guys.
having so much fun.
This is what happens. Uh, this is what
Oh,
happens in Hornycourt.
I love Ivan's in the chat calling me out. He's like, "Oh, it's a Markeia character, LOL."
No, I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some flats down. I'm gonna at least get down on the. Okay, let me rephrase that. I'm gonna at least get done with the onesie.
Okay. The onesie is galaxy covered for those that are just like joining us now and stuff. So it's one of the things I love like this mixture of like old school wrestler, like with this like rock god like going on here, and this nature element, and she's got this beautiful epic side eye. Oh my god, I want to be her friend so bad. I want to brunch with her. Is that weird?
No, that's not weird at all. Let us
We go to the
brunch.
best brunches. Rock brunch.
More mimosa. Smash. Another. Okay. All right. So let me see if I can just flat this out here. I'm going to throw a little bit of blue down there just to sort of identify where I need to go with this.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, and I didn't mention it before, but like skin tone is totally my skin tone.
Of course.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
wow. Oh, someone in chat just brought it up. And for those that don't know, and maybe we could put like the link in chat, there are I Blame Ivan Van Norman t-shirts. There's like I Blame Ivan Van Norman for my pain. There's also I Blame Ivan for my pain t-shirts that you can buy. I know that our tech wizard JB has them, and also I believe our so very awesomely congenial Alex Hillman, our community guy, also has an
Hey,
I Blame
Alex.
Ivan I Blame Ivan for my pain t-shirt.
Yeah,
So
become an official hunter gatherer and blame Ivan for your pain. So just
yeah.
that's it.
It's only a matter of time before for the Ragnarok playtest that we're going to be doing, all things work out the way that we're hoping that they will, then Ivan will be the one that will be GMing that for us, and I'm sure he's going to put us through our paces with stuff, and I'm hoping that I could get a shirt by then to just be able to be like, fine, and then put it on as my character is dying or something or being sent back to Mundania.
That's it. There
He
we go.
knows
That's
what he does.
it's he's not he knows what he did. Yeah.
He's not unaware.
That's it. All right. So here we go. Galaxy onesie.
Yes. Oh my gosh, look at this. Okay. Oh, y'all. Wow. So yeah, Howler character class for this for upcoming game for Hunters Entertainment Gods of Metal Ragnarok, ROCK, y'all. And
That's it.
I'm is it okay to kind of be like in love? Is it okay to just like be like in like mad as like crush right now with
If
Carthusis?
you're not in love with your character, you're probably doing it wrong. So I at least that's in my experience. I feel like it's what you got to do sometimes. That's how
Yeah.
it be.
That's how it is.
That's how it be sometimes.
Yeah.
Let's see here. All right, so we need to throw some. All right, so we've got the onesie.
Yeah, keeping in mind, I realized at the start of this that probably one of the hardest things to do would be have a galaxy covered onesie, and I still chose it. So,
You'd be surprised. Let's actually
yeah.
let's try this out here. Hold on.
Ooh. Because that is my favorite color next to purple, if you couldn't tell. Actually on your screen it might end up looking blue. So, yeah.
Well, it's all right. We can work this through. Here, I'm gonna
Mm.
set the alpha lock. So that's a trick in most digital things. Basically, you're like creating a mask around anything that's transparent, so that the only thing you can draw on is the stuff that's already been has some paint on it. Let's see here. Burst, charcoal, vintage, luminescence. We need some clouds. Let's try. We need some nebula.
Yeah, nebula.
Yeah, nebula.
I like that. I love that most of our like little conversations here are just like spanning the spectrum of stuff, but Guardians of the Galaxy keeps on coming back.
That's
Nebula.
it.
Mhm. And yeah, I I really I really love I'm trying to think of like different quests and goals that our characters could end up doing. And I know this wasn't to us, so but like Rat with Wings said like quest goal, defeat the Karens. Like that is an epic long-term battle.
Seriously, years
That
in the
involves
making.
so many elements, so many elements to it.
It will be violent. It'll be lot of bloodshed, but in the end, triumph is guaranteed.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of like some other rock quests that we could be partaking like because keeping in mind it's like this character is completely awesome, but it's one half of who you're playing. Like
Yeah.
the other half is MIDI Pressman, Science Center docent. So it's just yeah, it's like literally like different quests for each. And then like rolling it back, when I was doing the play test with a bunch of people from Hunters Entertainment, and it was Alex that got booted out of Ragnarok into Mundania and had to complete Mundania tasks. And his character was a manager at Dinky Dairy
As you do.
and had to complete tasks at Dinky Dairy before he could, get enough like oomph to be able to get back into Ragnarok and the adventure with the rest of us. Uh,
That's the thing. The more your real life sucks, the harder you can rock. And I feel like that's a really powerful lesson for all of us to learn. Oh, thank you very much. Oh my gosh, there is a nebula brush.
oh,
Somebody pointed this out to me a little too late, but you know what? Oh my God.
ooh, that looks
Thank you,
beautiful.
JB.
I
You
I yeah, JBR Tech Wizard. Um I'm such a sucker for Galaxy stuff like in general. I've got a overall Galaxy skirt that a friend gave me. Erica Ishii gave me like a it's like suspenders that leads to a Galaxy skirt
oh
and I
my
love
God.
it. Yeah,
That's too
and
cool.
yeah, yeah. It's so good. I wish I'd had other places to wear it to than besides my own apartment. And I've gotten yeah, well, things will come back around. And I did get to wear it to SDCC last year, which is around the time that she gave it to me. So, yeah, I had a really fun time like um, you know, tearing around parties and conventions and stuff wearing that. So that was really fun. and I now own two Galaxy projectors. I just got the second one in the mail, and I'm really looking forward to using it tonight. It's supposed to be like voice activated and responds to your music. So I've made like these different playlists.
A
So yeah,
Galaxy projector?
yeah, it's like a, projects different kinds of like
That is cool as heck.
galaxy like
Whoops.
formations. Well, it was a birthday gift to myself. My birthday is this upcoming Thursday. So I just wanted to, have some different stuff to like spruce everything up. And
I dig
along
it.
with that, yeah, along with that, galaxy covered galaxy colored onesies. So,
Which
oh,
makes total
okay.
sense.
Yeah. So see with like our chat, a possible a possible
Possible crossover?
well, no, it's like a possible goal for us to do is and I mean that like a quest from Not Always Weak. Oh my god, getting rid of shitty hold music. It's like, yeah, I totally understand.
Oh, oh, chat, you are playing with fire and you don't even know it. We've got plans. We've got plans for Ragnarok, and you are gonna
Man,
love it.
such plans.
Such
And then just
glorious
like
plans.
music in general. I know there's so many more things that I want to do with like the music possibilities that Ivan doesn't realize is like he's like, "Oh, hey, yeah, if you have ideas, go ahead and let me know." Like, I have all these ideas.
Oh, all right. I'm running out of
Yeah.
time here, guys. I am so sorry.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, thank you, chat. Oh, everybody's giving me birthday wishes.
oh,
Oh, this is sweet.
Cat loves you.
Oh my gosh. Happy early birthday. Happy 5 days to your birthday. Rat with Wings. JV Jara. Oh my gosh. Phoenix Goth. Oh. And Gwenny 11.
Oh, they love you.
Oh. And Alex underscore Red Eye. Another revolution from Markeia with many more to come. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alex, you are awesome. Amazing, amazing guy. Thank you so much.
And
All right, I need to have a lot more fun with this, but where can I? Do you think it would be all right if I pop this into the Discord as a reward for all of y'all who decided to stick around with us tonight?
ooh, how do y'all feel about that? I mean, I think that would be something really awesome. And then also, the oh wow, this onesie, I'm living for this onesie. Oh my god, look at those colors. That is galaxy color. Sorry, I just like lost my cool real quick. I literally went from like these beautiful birthday wishes, like from chat, to look over and then see this beautiful galaxy colored onesie. And just like, oh my God, it's got definition. It's
Are we
got
doing okay
definition.
with this, or do you feel like we've done? We're approaching giving Carthusis a worthy portrait.
Yes, I steadfastly please the like literally the only thing I would change right now that you are already doing is that I would give her
Oh,
blondish
blonde.
tips. No, it's
Oh,
like I
blondish
love.
tips.
Yes,
Oh,
because that's
excellent.
literally how my hair
No, no, no,
my
no.
hair is when
That's
I don't have a
good.
fashion twist,
I'm
and
gonna
I
put.
put yeah, where it's
No,
like
no.
and then like blonde tips. It's like, "Arr."
Love it. I
um,
love it. Thank you.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Let's see what we are doing with time right now. If JB
It
wants
is.
to hit me up with what's going on. Okay. So right now it's been left up to us. JB, never leave it up to me.
I do think that we should let me work on this for like 5 more minutes. Throw some basic flats on here
Okay.
so that we can sort of see where this is going.
Yeah,
And
but I think yeah, I enjoy your idea of like putting the absolute final product like up on our Discord, with
yes,
like Ragnarock. And obviously like for our subscribers, this video will be available for the VOD be available for you way before it is for our YouTube. But for YouTube, it will be available a week after everything airs. So yeah, just one of the many things. And if you enjoy us and our madness and our just like chill hanging outness, then yeah, please subscribe. Enjoy our emojis. I'm looking forward to our next batch of emojis when we when we hit that tier of like subscribers. Is like they're kind of cray, and I kind of love them. So it's like, yeah, so we'll go ahead and do like another 5-ish minutes, give or take. And God, I keep on staring at that onesie. I'm like, there's a term for this. Maybe it's Pavlov's dog or something, where it's just so attractive, so attracted to that color. It's crazy.
What color should her cape be?
Oh well, like piranha are like they're
Okay.
like this silvery blue, right? Aren't
Oh,
they like
silvery
silver
blue.
blue green?
A freaking, of course, duh, duh. Sorry.
No, 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 not duh anything. I am literally going off of my colors of piranha from the that old school horror movie Piranha,
Yeah.
where it's like those scientifically bred piranha where it's like "Gar, gar, 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 gar," and they would
Yep.
like jump out of the water and just like attach themselves to people. I think they made like 5 of those
That's it.
movies.
Yeah, they did like a Piranha 3D.
Right?
It was, yeah, it was.
Oh.
I love it. Oh,
And let's see. Oh, I don't know why I've got like gremlins in my phone lately or something. What's going with
Gremlins
that?
happen.
I guess so. Maybe there's about to be a new a new
A new
Galaxy
batch.
out. Maybe there's about to
Oh,
be a new Samsung Galaxy out, and that's why my phone is just like kind of
oh, you might want to step away
Oh,
from
Rat
it
with
then.
Wings, thank you for your subscription. Oh, very
Rat with
cool.
wings. Thank you.
Yay. Because I finally got my Twitch back up. Oh, these birthday wishes. Gosh, y'all are so wonderful. I like this. Shutdowner, hype the group, play a venue, dominate a subgenre.
That's it.
Oh, thank you, Bee Zelda, for the birthday wishes. And all the bees. That's such a fun bee emojis. Oh. Yeah, Monica M underscore art says you got so far with this. It looks amazing. Carthus lives.
Aw,
We are
thank you
getting
so much.
so many good quest suggestions too with things. Willem the Ginger says the local metal radio station is in danger of being bought out and turned into a bluegrass station. Throw a charity metal concert to save it.
No. Or subvert bluegrass and make it metal.
Ooh.
Ooh. Turn it, yeah, topsy turvy. I dig it.
Nice.
Nice. Knox is shaking his head somewhere, going, "You can't do that. That's not what the no."
Yeah. Oh, and also, yeah, if you can't subscribe, go ahead and hit the follow button. Just like, why not do it? Do it,
Why
do it, do
not?
it.
Do it.
Do it, do
You know
it,
you
do it,
wanna.
do it. Oh, Phoenix Goth brought up a good point. Oh, yeah, I remember this now. I remember this now that they took people are looking at like piranha photos. Phoenix Goth says piranhas are like greenish gray on the top and have a red belly on the
A red
bottom.
belly. Oh, what am I doing? Okay.
I forgot the red belly on the bottom. So I guess that'd actually be like a nice bit of flare stuff,
Yeah.
you know?
Now we're
Red belly
talking.
bottom. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. What an absolutely good idea.
Whoever came up with that idea,
Oh, that was Phoenix Goth that like let us know about that. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, who is it? Yeah, it was Phoenix Goth. And then Not Always Weak is also looking at Piranha pictures. It's like, yeah.
Yes, they are.
And I am Chubby Bunny is in the chat room. Hey, Michelle. Hey, we were doing the recap earlier, and we didn't do any spoilers about things that happened with everyone, but we did do um touching on going into a basement environment looking for an item and the horrors that could happen in that
Yes.
particular environment.
Yes.
So okay.
All right. So what we need to do here is I think we need to play around with the idea that there are some silvery little.
Okay. And let's just to put a cap on things, let's try to wrap by 9:15. Don't feel like you have to finish because we've already established that we're going to do this, like in Discord or whatnot. So,
Yes.
and then also, anyone who's wondering, and if you're like, oh, this is like really fun with all the stuff like this, like, with Ragnarok in general, Caleb has his own Twitch stream called Caleb is Drawing, and he does it 3 times a week, where what he can put out there, NDA willing with stuff. He does that. And then also with Ragnarok itself, we will be and also with Ragnarok itself, we will be having an upcoming play stream, a play test that we'll live stream on Hunter's Gathering, including a bunch of other stuff that we've got planned coming up. And then also, if you want to join our Discord, then yeah, please let us know other things that you'd love to see us do. Like literally, the reason why next week that we are doing our finale recap with Hunters Presents with the Outbreak Undead we're doing next week. I'm gonna see how many of the cast that I could possibly talk in to be on there. We'll see. It's we'll see. We'll see how things go. But
That'd be so cool.
it would be really fun. But I know people's schedules and stuff to make stuff like that happen. So, but in any case, the literal reason why we're having an altered carbon deep dive character build, like character creation, is because our Discord community asked for it. So, of course, we're going to give that to you. So, yeah, just let us know other things that you're interested in doing, and we will definitely make that happen. Oh, the inside of these fish scaly piranha cape is giving me life because it looks so good along with with the galactic onesie.
Oh gosh, thank you. That
Man.
makes me so happy. All right. Well, it's coming along very nicely. How much time have we got left? Like 5 minutes. I'm gonna keep going until until I can find this sort of like this texture, find a nice little home for it.
Yeah. And then I'll also take this time to do my usual spiel. And it's also was beautifully put in the chat. Hunters presents our ongoing RPG campaign. Right now we're doing Outbreak Undead Year Zero and Zom series with his Strange series, supplemental to the original Outbreak Undead. And we've been doing, we're going to do 4 episodes of that. We just finished episode 3. Episode 4 will be the last one. That is Tuesdays, 8:30 p.m. PT. So we are not sure what's going to happen with that. We may or may not revisit Outbreak Undead in that form or some other. We're not sure. Actually, if you let us know as a community what you want to see, that might help steer with that. But after that particular campaign is done, we will be going into an altered carbon campaign. So you're gonna be able to get with that, and then there are other things that are planned down down the line for other games. So hope that you'll join us with that. And then like with Hunter's Gathering is, we just try to do like really chill behind the games things here, but we'll always recap what has happened on the last Tuesdays of game to just like keep you involved in the story there. And then it's like make it easier for you to jump into the campaign whenever you want to. So, yeah. And then, of course, we'll also be feeding you a bunch of whatever they will let us feed to you with like Ragnarok previews. So, yeah. I don't think we even said when we're hoping to have that out. So I'm not going to say it right now. But I
It'll be
hope
sooner
that that will
than
be
I
very
think.
soon. I hope that that will be very soon because this would be a really fun rock escape to have for 2020 in general. But I've learned to be very patient. Good things come to those who wait, type of a thing. So I'm not mad at the idea if this ends up being a 2021 type of a deal.
I don't know if we'll have to wait that long, but hint, hint. But I think it'll be, well, whenever it drops, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, look at how much fun we've had just working all together, like all of us together, working together to have Carthusis happening right here, right now.
This has been an awful lot of fun. Markeia, I just want to thank you for giving me the chance to get creative and a little wacky on your beloved Carthusis.
I've had so much fun with this. Are you kidding? No,
No,
thank
this
you
is a
for
lot of
your talent and just like you're so jovial. I enjoy you, Caleb. And it's like the
fun.
chat. You've just been so wonderful.
Yeah, Chad, you guys have been
Yeah.
amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, we wouldn't have Carthusis would not be this cool if it wasn't for you. Like those wolves, that's you. That's you. The bone flute, that's you. And then shark jaw. There's so much of this that's all of y'all. It's like we created this together. I'm so excited to be able to play her as she is now, play them as they are now in our playtest, in our upcoming playtest. Mhm.
This is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, and for anyone else like just joining us, this is Gods of Metal Ragnarok, upcoming RPG for from Hunters Entertainment. It's literally living out your heavy metal rock fantasy, like escapism, the escapism that we do anyway, but it's in a more structured, structured. Yeah, it's got structure. It's got a lot of structure. I shouldn't even put a question mark on that. Structured way to just live this out. I like how it has structure, but it gives you so much room to play.
Oh yes.
So much. How your accessories and your clothing are can be literal weapons. How everyone's a bard, but it's just what type of bard are you?
It sounds like the worst, and it is, but it's also the best kind of the worst. You know what I mean? Well, if you don't know what I mean, check out Ragnarok. It's going to be incredibly fun. I need to get a different brush here. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, so we are going to end up wrapping this up. I do want to. I love this comment, so I'm gonna have to say it. Rat with Wings says I saw a Facebook post that Baby Shark is an ancient chant that opened a portal to hell. Thought that relates to this.
Well, I think we know what happened. It's pretty clear now.
Oh no. Okay, so yeah, we see at the point that we've been able to get with Carthusis, thanks to wonderful chat, wonderful Caleb,
Oh,
with all their suggestions and like Caleb with their talent. Caleb Cleveland is our art director here at Hunters Entertainment and has been involved in so many projects, and you can see his work, of course, like throughout Hunters Entertainment, like different things that we've done, but also ABC's 123s of D&D, a bunch of fan art that he's been involved with, and then also his work with Chaosium with cosmic monsters type of a deal. And yeah, Caleb, I've very much enjoyed this. Thanks for spending this time with with all that wisdom that you were throwing down with like getting into art, being an art director and then like getting into art and then the ways to traverse, the whole art world, or if you have people that are not appreciative of like art in general, and just like thank you for sharing all of that with us.
It is absolutely my pleasure, Markeia. Thank you so much for having me on the show. Chad, thank you so much for engaging with me as much as you did, and for being so positive and being so responsive, and yeah, just engaging with Markeia and I to such an amazing degree. Creating the visuals for Carthus here would not be half as much fun if it hadn't been for your enthusiasm and input. So thank you all very much.
Yes, I just want to do a big shout out to our mods and chat. Y'all are beautiful and wonderful, and thank you so much for just being so incredible. And our guests and visitors, and like in chat now, if you enjoy, our vibe of what we're doing here, we do this on the weekends at 6 p.m. Saturdays in August. And yeah, subscribe if you're feeling it. Follow, and we've got Discord. We have a presence on Twitter, type of a thing. I have been your host, Markeia McCarty. Also have like my own personal media if you want to hit me up on Twitter or Instagram. And I'm sure our amazing mods have already dropped all of our links in the chat. So, and also big thanks to our tech wizard, JB Jara,
Baby.
who's just like tricking this out for us so much. So yeah, yeah. Hope y'all had a good time, and yeah, we will see you next time. Remember, Hunters Presents, the finale is coming up this Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. PT. We will see what happens with our survivors and Outbreak Undead Zombie Year Zero. Here's hoping for them, but also, do we want them to survive? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But thanks so much for hanging out with us today. And
Be the zombie survivalist you want to see in the world, guys.
there you go. Be the zombie survivalist you want to see in the world.
Bye, everybody.
Bye
Thank you so
now.
much.